Trying to get this thing figured out. I wanted to do an unboxing here, and this is more to document this than anything, but I wanted to do it live. Okay, I guess this is going to work. All right, I wanted to do this live, but I wanted to be as quick as possible. I'm just going to sit down right there. Hopefully, let's see. Yeah, I'm going to double check, make sure it's going to be in frame. Yeah, it's going to be in frame. Okay. We're working on the King DRZ. Where's my? There it is. The King DRZ, and one of the partners for this with Link's Garage is Lectron Fuel Systems. So what we're going to do with this bike, or this engine that's going to go in his bike, is I'm going to break it in one of my bikes. And the other thing that I'm going to do, since Lectron with their Pro Series carb, it's going to be tuned by me on one of my bikes, so it should be 100% ready to go when we get over to his place and install the engine. There's some other things, real quick, I don't want you guys seeing my information here. People are sneaky. I'm going to have this engine ready to go and his carburetor ready to go, and this is Link's Garage custom carburetor by Lectron, and I just wanted to do an unboxing on it just because I think that'd be kind of cool. So I'm really excited about it. Link's really excited about it. If you guys have not been following along in the build, he's been a strong proponent of it. I've installed a Lectron Pro Series on the bike that had the knockoff. So let me see here. Talking about some details. I'm currently uploading a video, so if the video quality is a little bit sketchy, sorry. Building a little bit of anticipation here. So anyway, Lectron found out about us doing this video or this series on it, and they found out, Brooks Tomlin, he found out about it, and you know, all the partners there at Lectron down in San Antonio, they found out about it, and Link currently has a carburetor for his bike, but as you know, if you've been following his channel, he's already uninstalled his engine and everything. It's ready and waiting for our engine. Sorry about the echo in here. They heard about it, and Link's got a whole different look for his bike. And this carburetor that's in here, we're going to do a reveal here. I'm waiting for some people. I'm sorry, I can't see if you're commenting or liking. So just keep that up if you're in here. If not, comment back and comment later on in the video, because I'm going to leave it up. But this is going to be a more customized carburetor. I'm sure if you reached out to Lectron, you could do that yourself. Without further ado, oh my, this is quite a presentation here. I don't know. All right, well, they also have with this, they've got the throttle set up for it, because I don't have that on my bikes now. So that's going to be an extra part, but I'm going to go ahead and break this thing out. All right. Of course, I'm going to make you wait for it. So yes, here's the apparatus, throttle tube. Oh yeah, here we go. And this is going to be very relevant to my friend Derek, who's got his Pro Series. So this is what we ought to get for it. Yeah. G2. Very good. All right, you ready to see this thing? I'm going to look real quick. I'm going to make you wait just a little bit longer. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Ooh, looky here, looky here. just for close-up purposes, I'm going to be over here behind the camera, behind my phone here, which I'm doing this on. I'm a little nervous about this. Okay, here we go. Open it up. That's the best part about this. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the presentation of this package. Okay. You guys ready? We've got our instrucciones. Very well put. I'm going to take it down here out of sight. I'm going to pull this out of here. The packing. I don't know if anybody's excited or not. I just got my first peek of it. It's gorgeous. I'm going to pull it out of the packaging. Part of the way. But I'm going to do a little... Very well packaged. There's just, that's all you get to see right now. That's all you get to see right now. Oh my, this thing is glorious looking. Oh, it is beautiful. It is beautiful. Okay. You guys ready to see this thing? Look at that. Look at that beautiful thing. Yeah. Made in the USA. Look at that. Look at that beautiful carburetor. The only thing I think would set this thing off more would be if we found some of these. I think these are 1/8 inch vent hoses that were also a matching color, but I'm not going to nitpick here. Look at that. All right, guys. Now that you've got a chance to take a look at it, I'm excited about this. Let's see here. This is the way, if my left-hand side, I'm just pulling this hose out of the way here. This is the way that's going to be going towards the engine here. And this is the air boot side. Wow. We've got our enrichment circuit, or a prime, or whatever you want to call it on here. This is equipped with a vacuum pickup if you have a OEM petcock. Look at that color though. My gosh. They really hit it out of the park. Look at that. Hope you can see that just fine. Wow. All right, so I'm looking forward to finishing this engine. I've got mainly just the top end to do now. Just the top end to do now, pretty much, and then do the final assembly. And then I'll be uninstalling my engine and carburetor out of one of my bikes and installing the engine, the King DRZ engine, the wide ratio gear, stroker big bore, with this Lectron Pro Series carburetor. Wow. Look at that. All right, real quick, all right, I'm going to set this down in the box here. I'm going to actually wrap it back up pretty closely. And real quick here, I'm going to look and see if anybody has any comments or questions. Let's see here. All right. Link, any questions that you have for me here? I didn't know I could, on the fly, turn this around. Sorry if it's a little bit blurry. I'm wearing my glasses. Look at that. Obviously it's reversed looking because we're using the reverse camera. Look at that beauty. What do you think? This carburetor. Again, we're reversed because of my reverse camera, but look at that. Wow. Check that out. Who all's in here? Go ahead and get in the chat here. No questions. Beautiful color. It's going to match perfectly. I agree. What I'm really kind of curious about is how it's going to look on my bike with the gray. But hey, you know, I'm willing to clash a little bit. It shows okay. Yeah, very good. But yeah, I think that if we, yeah, they knocked it out of the park, and I'm going to publish this and make sure that they can see it. But I'm excited about it. And you want to see anything else, guys? Anybody else in here? Yeah. Bingo. That's right, man. Look at that. So, again, I don't know how it works with them, but if you contact them, they'll probably be able to do about any type of color scheme for your machine. Again, I think when I uninstall that, I'm going to see where Derek got his 1/8 inch lines. And I think he got a red line for his too. We're going to install. I might see if we can get some replacement lines on this that have this sort of color to it. We'll talk about that privately, but just to set it off a little bit more. All right, guys, we're going to wrap this thing up. Man, I'm just this carburetor. It looks great, and I'm looking forward to seeing how well it does with our King DRZ. And I'm looking forward to, running this engine in with this carburetor. And then once it's run in, I'm going to do a few pulls with it. And before we wrap things up and uninstall the engine, I'm going to make some comparisons because I'm going to take a little extra time. We're taking our time with this project, but I'm going to make a comparison with the FCR39MX that's tuned for this same build. And we're going to see how the Lectron stacks up. It's going to take a little extra time, but this is data. Let's just see, what the naysayers, how they stack up against, the people that say, all right, we got, the only way to go is the FCR. Well, the FCR is a proven carburetor. And in my opinion, the Lectron is a proven carburetor. And from the older series ones that I have on my Yamaha, on my 99 YZ400F with wide ratio gears in it and a big bore, it's basically a 444. The Lectron, again, I think it's the H series. I think that's which one that is. So it could not be fitted with the metering rod and the accelerator technology on this. Yeah, it's going to really stand out. I agree. It is a sweet carburetor. We're going to see how it stacks up again. I really like how it is because I run mine on the kart track a lot and sometimes on the road course, and that power delivery is very linear when you go from throttle into rolling into the throttle. We're going to see if there's a little bit of power jump on this with that different upgraded metering rod that they have on here in this. I think it's the slide or the, I think it's a slide, and that they're where the magic happens here. So we're going to see how that works with it, and I'm looking forward to doing a comparison. It's going to be, very opinionated. I'm not going to take the time of going a dynamometer. I'm sorry. And I'm not really wanting to run it that hard. But what I wanted to do is say we're going to do that comparison, and then we're going to look at uninstalling that engine and getting it in Link's bike, because I know he wants this thing in there. So I'm going to reverse this back around. That way you can see. I think I'm going to reverse this around. There we go. Let me see this beauty before we end this live. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.